Vodafone Process Tracker is an advanced business process management platform which can be configured to meet a wide variety of business requirements. In this example, the platform has been configured to track the location of devices, receive telemetry from each, and where there is an alert, flag it for action against a predefined business process. We're going to use the air conditioning and refrigeration units as the device types for this example, and we're going to assume that each of the devices are SIM enabled and are reporting their status back to Process Tracker. This is often called M2M or machine-to-machine communications. Once we log into the system, we're going to be presented with a device overview screen showing a map plotting the positions of all the devices. With the sheer number of devices, we automatically summarize them on screen. Click into each hotspot to zoom in further. Devices that are reporting errors are highlighted in red. Surrounding the map are a variety of metrics showing the number of devices per country, how many have been added recently, a breakdown on the type of device, alerts per day, and within the last 24 hours. Clicking on the device list will provide a table showing all of the devices, the reference number, model, country, name of the device, and its location. All of this information is fully configurable. On the right, we can see there's a filter, so we can choose by model, and we can also filter it by postcode. We can add devices manually by clicking here, and we can choose the model, the name, the country, and the location. Additionally, devices can be bulk imported from a CSV file. The Alerts tab provides us with a geographical overview on just those alerts. This allows us to quickly see where the issues are. Each pin may be clicked on to show summary information such as the name and location. We can burrow down to it, click on the pin, and then access the case. This page shows us the data we have available against the device and the current alert, along with the date and timestamp. So, for example, when a refrigeration device goes over a threshold of 8 degrees, it communicates this via the SIM to Process Tracker. Rules within Process Tracker highlight this as an alert ready for action. As the temperature rule has been hit, Process Tracker automatically creates a new process flow to manage the incident, and it starts the service level clock. We can see the process flow by clicking on this button. This provides us with a predefined swim lane diagram showing the customer site, back office, and the engineer. The first job is for back office to understand if the alert will require an engineer on site. It may simply be the case where the device has had its power supply interrupted, and a simple call to the customer could confirm this, therefore saving a call-out charge. Once we confirm this with the customer, we can then choose to start the process to book an engineer. So we can choose this stage and press update. And from this stage we can now schedule the engineer visit by pressing the update button. Within a few seconds the engineer receives their SMS informing them of the issue. Pressing a link within the message will show the case information. This provides information on the incident and a location map. The engineer can now click accept to acknowledge that they're on their way, which will now automatically update the case for back office to have visibility the engineer has accepted the work request. Process Tracker can automatically send a text message to the customer informing them the engineer is on their way. Once they reach the premises, we would expect the engineer to confirm they have arrived by pressing the following button. Date and times will be stored against the case, and back office will have a log of arrival on site. Now the engineer can look to resolve the issue. It may be fixed, or the device may require parts. The mobile interface makes this a simple task for the engineer to provide this information. Back office will be alerted to this and may take the appropriate action. Using the work queue system, back office can view alerts by the position they are within the process. For example, alerts that may not have been actioned yet, under the temperature heading. Clicking on this will then provide a list of those alerts. Clicking on the view link will take us to the case where we can see the full history of the issue. Clicking on the Notes tab will allow us to see any notes added by back office or from the engineer on site. The Statistics link will provide us with a list of alerts over time. This is good information for management. No communication alerts, temperature faults, electrical faults, by active and completed, by the current activity taking place, and the method that we've been alerted by. The activity log will provide us with a transactional view on the entire system. Every single transaction, such as a record being created or modified, a process step being made, a note being added by an individual or by a team member, is all date and time stamped and stored within the system. By clicking on the process analysis link, we can then have a view of the process itself, and by hovering the mouse over each stage in the process, we can see some metrics which are valuable to measuring the performance. Thank you for taking the time to watch this short presentation on Process Tracker, Devices and Alert Management.